So what is up, everybody? This is Johnny Hardcore. This is the Monsta Core Arcade. Always going through transitions. So today, I did a little something. I painted these steps in the ground, a little black, a little blackish. It's not fully done, just a, I don't know what you want to call it, coating. But my other video I showed you what I was doing, that I moved the game, Judge Dredd, moved on to Washington State, not Washington, D.C. I said it was Washington State. So when I move this game, that opens up that spot right there. And it makes me think and try to plan of what my next move would be to put in this spot, because we have plenty of pinball machines to fill that void. But in this basement, there's only so much room, right? And when you walk by this pool table here, that's been a kid play area, you can see all the bins are all pulled out from underneath the pinball machine and stuff like that. So that has to be all put away. And I'm going to be working on that in the next couple of days, going through stuff, throwing stuff away, and cleansing and cleaning up and organizing for sure. But this definitely opens up the room better. So, but I have to just make a calculated move, right? You know, not right now, but as I move this, you know, some game back here. But I have ideas of which one it's going to be. And that aisle right there, that easel, it's mostly baseball games. You got Champion Baseball, Clutch Hitter. There's a Nintendo Play Choice that has baseball stars. And then there's the Nintendo Atari Baseball next to it. I can't keep Slugfest next to it because it just sticks out too far. And, you know, as of right now, we're going to keep the pool table for another, however long it's going to be until it's time to go. Could be a month, could be 2 months, could be weeks. It depends how much time I have. But I'm bummed. I have my little flags up there, my pennants, right, from the Mets. I used to love the Mets when I was a teener, in my baseball days, when I loved playing baseball, and I had dreams of being a baseball player. I don't know if that light's bothering everybody, but I could shut it off. I don't think I need it on. The glare is a little too much. But so I'm just trying to make a good decision of how I'm going to do this. And I was thinking of putting Slugfest next in the place of Elvira, right? And then just move every game right there to the left, which is not like, you know, that much. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a move because there's, you know, all these little bins right here. Not little bins, all these bins. There's bins underneath these games. And then I have to take them out, and then I have to, you know, pull the games over and go underneath them and shimmy them, you know, go through the whole process of moving them down. The good thing about the Slugfest, it doesn't have a shooter, right? It doesn't have a gun handle, but it does stick out. It's the only thing that's bad about Slugfest. It's a little bit longer than a pinball machine, believe it or not. And I moved it from, it was actually right here in Guns N' Roses is. But Guns N' Roses also sticks out a little bit too much. Like you could see the difference between Royal Rumble over here, that's a wide body, and then Guns N' Roses. So it comes out, you know, that much. And then the shooter knob comes out. So, you know, I mean, you can see the space here, you know, it's whatchamacallit. You know, you got a lot of runway, a lot of walkway here, a lot of, what's the right word to call it? I forget how I call it. I have a word. But whatever the case may be, it's just like, I'm just trying to make the right decision. And it's really not that big of a deal, but I'm going to do it, like probably tonight, because I want this done already. And I want to get this basement ready and organized, especially for this weekend when little Jax comes back. And then we come down here and enjoy it a lot more. But I say but a lot, right? I say all right, and I say but Those are my two words. But and all right. Someone said I breathe heavy. I don't know if I breathe heavy. I guess I do. But I think the last time I did a video that I think we were lifting the Judge Dredd. So, you know, when you're lifting a 400, 500 pound game up a flight of stairs, it takes a little bit out of you. And I also run through the streets every day of my career, my job. So I have some good stamina. But I guess I do breathe heavy here and there. Anyway, I'm also healthy, thank God. That's one thing that I'm very thankful for. My health is good. No problems with my heart. And acid reflux is under control. Just got to take some medication when I feel some pains. But and also, you know, try to eat cleaner, which is very impossible to do because food is so good. You know, you have certain foods that you want to eat. And almost all the food you eat is not good for you. Even though it could be healthy, but in other ways it's not. So you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But you do the best you can and try to eat as clean as you can, right? No salt, no oil, no trans fat, as much as you can, even though I love my potato chips. And there's sugar and everything, and there's salt and everything, so what could you do? Anyway, anywho, so my ideas with this spot right here, I'm keeping definitely Terminator 2 and 3, right? Terminator 2. Where's Terminator 1? That's what I want to know. Terminator 2, Terminator 3 are staying there. The main reason is because of the guns. Because when you walk by the guns, the gun show, when I used to have guns, the gun show, you walk by them and you're gonna get blasted in your crotch, and the kids are gonna bang their heads. I still have kids that are small. My Jax is like getting there, but he still walks into it. He's not banging his head, but they used to bang their heads. So those stay there. And then the other two gun games I have, which is Lethal Weapon and Last Action Hero, I believe has a gun. Yeah, it does. So those are another spot where you can't really walk into them. So that's good. I mean, I could put all the guns like that together, but that is massive, massive move. And I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm taking these two games and putting them all the way on the other side, all the way through here, which actually ain't that big of a move right now, honestly, thinking about it. Do I want to do more work? Put all the gun games right there? I don't know. It's a possibility. Yeah, but then I have to move Pinball, and I have to move Black Hole, and Black Hole sticks out too. So, see, these are the games that stick out too much. That's why I have them kind of over here in this spot. But anyway, that's my thing for the rest of this evening. I'm not going to spend a lot of time down here. I'm going to spend a little time and then relax. That's my word too. I like to relax. But I'm going to get off the phone and stop recording, and then I'm going to just focus a little bit more, and I'm just going to make my move. And then once this spot is once the game is back there, then I'm going to also put the speakers underneath these games, especially Terminator 2 and Terminator 3, and then Guns N' Roses, because the woofers, the subwoofers on the bottom, the subwoofers underneath for these games is incredible. You know, the sounds are awesome for Terminator 2, Terminator 3, and Guns N' Roses. Every game really could use a bass speaker, but these are the games right now that I'm going to put it on. Also Tron, because I have the Tron back there that's going to get a bass speaker when the timing's right. I have the kit over here and all that stuff, so I found this cool thing that I bought a long time ago that I never installed because I wanted to chrome out the entire T2, and then I bought all these parts, and then somebody that was supposed to do it for me never returned the game. Yeah, his name is Santiago. So you run into a guy named Santiago, crack him in his head for me, and then take my pinball machine and send me a comment. Say, hey, I got your pinball machine, Johnny. It's a different back translite too, alternate translite. But every dog has their day, and karma comes around, and when it comes around 10 times more than whatever you did to someone else. So that guy's either dead or he's sick, and he's gonna be dead, or someone else is gonna get him, and eventually that's gonna catch up to him because he's a POS and he's a drug addict, and there's a lot of other things wrong with him too. So he's a thief. Anyway, sharing that one with you. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I painted the floor black instead of blue. Now you're not gonna really be able to tell the floor is black when the lights go off, so it doesn't matter to me. And then I mean, I really did it for this spot right here, because before, when I moved the games, there was a big spot that I didn't get to. I didn't get to paint it when I was painting everything dark blue, like that color. So I just painted it black. Painted black. And you know, once I put everything back under there, you know, hopefully go through stuff and get rid of stuff. But you're not gonna notice anything. And then I'll just, you know, maybe do the whole floor a black color. I don't know. We'll see when that time comes. When I get to the, you know, the rest, when everything is put away and I make a decision on the ground, you know, we'll see if I change it to black, because black looks kind of cool. It's changing it up a little bit. I did the Tron blue, dark, actually Monsta coral blue, which is like a dark blue color we roll with our logo and stuff. But right, that's what I did today. I painted that pole black too, which is good. I painted underneath the I-beam black, so that's good. And then eventually I'm gonna paint the I-beam black when I get a chance. I'm just not doing any of that now. But that's what's at. That's where we're at. Oh, these are hinge bolts. I forgot what they were called, right? Those are hinge bolts, right? I was like, what are those things called again? I have brain freeze. My brain is frozen when I get home. It's thawing out. So, because I work in the freezing cold for now, till the weather changes. So that's my video. I have a whole bunch of these little guys too, man. I don't know what happened to this one. This got crushed. A little glue might help that. Gorilla glue or something like that. But I have a whole bin or 2 bins of these little games right here. Actually, that's it. I'll show you. Is this the one? No, those are wrestling fingers. Actually, no, they are. This is in here. Let me check this out. A battleship over there. Let's see what's in this bin. And then there's Pac-Man. There's the little slot machine. I think this is Zaxxon. No, you know what this is? It's Afterburner. Yep, it's Afterburner. Look at that. I don't think the batteries are still in there. I hope not. No. Does it got acid damage? Yeah, there's some acid damage in there. Could have to get a little bit of some skin toner, right? That's what cleans the acid damage out. Skin toner. Yeah, there's a bunch down here. They got the Mario Brothers one. Tron. I'm pretty sure I took all the batteries out of all of them, so I knew I wasn't going to see them for a while. What's this one? Oh, there's a Zaxxon. Yeah, one day I'll take these out and mess around them, do a video of them. That'd be really cool, right? Seeing those things. I remember playing those when I was a kid. My Aunt Dee Dee had this one. I played with it all over her house all the time, and then also she had Pac-Man. When you're a kid, when you're really a kid, these things were like gold, you know. And then now it's all about the phone and Roblox and VR. My son Jonathan is upstairs right now playing VR, and he loves it, man. He loves putting on that headset and just going into the grid, right? How do they call it? The grid? It's probably the grid. Yeah, I just want to see any other ones down here. Oh, Donkey Kong. Remember that one? And then what's that one? Caveman, right? It's Caveman? Let's see. Look at this Caveman. Yep, Caveman. I think I found this battleship when I was talking battleship. Remember that? Talking battleship? What's that over there? There's another one. That's a slot machine. There's Pac-Man right there. I think there's something else over here. I remember there's like a couple different ones. Yeah, I'm not, I just don't feel like doing it right now. I'll get to it. That's what I say about everything. I'll get to it. monster truck toys and Hot Wheel tracks and stuff like that. All my kids stuff. My kids, not my stuff. The kids stuff. So that's that. But there's definitely before and after pictures coming, so, and videos coming. So right now, this is where we're at, and we will do a little bit more and get this game room going, man. And then we're actually gonna do some really good videos, man, of gameplay. You know that? Set up the camera, just wail on these games. I have to figure out I have to like learn how to do the videos of when you play pinball and the guys have like 3 shots, right? You have the back, the top part, you have the play field, and you have you playing, which is cool. It's a great thing that these guys, these pinball nerds, just figured out. There's Naked Sly over there. Wesley Snipes. There's 2 different color eyes. Remember that movie? There's an alternate translate, by the way, if you didn't notice. I have the original too, but I don't know. When I saw it at the show, I'm pretty sure I saw it at the show. I don't remember where I bought it from. I think it was a show. I was like, yeah, I think it's $100. You know, I could just say no. But that's that. And I think this topper isn't working. I forget what happened to it. When I had my pinball techs here to do other work, this guy spent so much time on this thing. It was like he couldn't even figure it out. Like wasted like a good hour on this stupid topper. I think it's laserific, but we'll get there. This thing I have to figure out how to put on. I mean, how to fasten it on. But look how cool it looks when it's on. I'm gonna pull a key out because that coin door is dogged. But it's American. America. It goes right over there. It's chrome though, so I have to peel off that white and it'll be completely chrome. I don't know, I mean double-sided tape, you know? I don't know if I would use glue. I don't know. I really don't know what would be a good adhesive for this. I have to do a little research. But if you know in the comments, you might tell me. Yeah, it has the outer border too. So it'll look really cool when it's done, man. I will 100% chrome this game out because they have that chrome kit where instead of you having the plastics, they have all chrome pieces, which, you know, like I said, you know, I was robbed. And I bought a bunch of mods for it too, man. This guy kept all of them. And my Terminator was really good shape too, man. It wasn't bad shape at all. It wasn't mint, but it definitely was beautiful. It had that plate field. What's that called? The diamond plate? I think it's a diamond plate too. Is it diamond plate? Yeah, diamond plate. I think they're all diamond plate. I don't even know what that means, but it's important when a game is diamond plated. It means the play field, I guess, is just I don't know. Tell me in a comment what it means, because I really don't know. All these pinball machines, I only know some certain things. The little bolt comes out. Oh no, I dropped it. Another one over there. But that's that. So I should put the red in the front, right? The red would look much cooler than the black. Little pinball pin cabs, right? Yeah, another play field. The cabinet isn't like the greatest, but it's not the worst either. The side art's nice. I haven't seen these side arts for a long time because everything is side by side, so I forget what they look like. You know, and they got a bunch of little wear and tear from moving them around and stuff like that. I just put these stickers on the middle of the eye. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. You know what they're from? They're from the side art, from the pinball playfield side art. And I popped a hole out, and I was like, "That's a cool looking thing, man." And then the speaker grill, right, has a LED kit, has a LED ring kit around it. It just came. That's how the game came. It rhymes. But it looks good. And I would definitely get the color DMD for Terminator. The LCD one, not the LED one. I like the pixels. So the LCD is the DMD I would get, color DMD, when that time comes for whatever game I have left. If I can afford it, it's like $400 a pop for each one of those color DMDs. But whenever the time comes, it'll come. Just gotta hold on. Yeah, looking at the Demolition Man 2 side, pin playfield side. All right. Like I said, it's time to make some moves, and then you will see the after I'm done, and we'll get this game room going, man. It's not a game room, it's the Monsta Core arcade basement level. Because we also have a Monsta Core arcade in the garage. And believe it or not, we had a Monsta Core arcade in one of the sheds too, when we had room. But then all of a sudden, we started doing Halloween animatronics, and then all of our room is gone. So now, that's why you see so much stuff, is it all just, like it flooded with stuff. And plus I spoil the crap out of my kids. I get them everything, so there's a lot of toys. But also a lot of stuff is hard to get rid of, because I know it's going to be worth more than it is now. So I'm just really holding it down until the time comes. You want to see something cool? Let me see if I can get it out. I see it right there. There it is. Can I get it out without breaking it? Oh no, it's not it. That was the Pac-Man folder I had. I have a Pac-Man folder I found. I don't know when I found it, but I found it. All right, that's it. Let me get going here. Let me give this guy 5, an animatronic. And that's about it. That's a number 1. This thing is so old. Oh, there's 2 of them, look at that. Forgot that. Remember I bought this when I was, well, my dad bought it when I was going to Met games with him. We actually went to the 1986 when they clinched the playoffs. I'm pretty sure game 5 or 6, I don't know what game it was, but we went to Shea Stadium when it was called Shea Stadium. This thing right here. These aren't the beers from that day though. I didn't drink beer. Did we drink beers that day? Maybe we did. But a little story. We went to we took the train, and it was me, my dad, my friend Omar, my awesome dickhead brother that I don't talk to anymore because he's a dickhead. Who else went? Gregory Randazzo, one of my other friends. That struggles with depression, unfortunately. Those are the only 2 that went, right? Just Omar, Gregory, and then Matthew, my brother, jerk-off brother, and then me and my dad. So he took us to this game. You know, we did it. I can't remember how it went down, but my dad wanted to go. You know, I was like, let's go. We got to go, Dad. We got to. My dad was and is a big Met fan in heaven. And, you know, when the Mets did this, it was amazing. Like, just like you know, what they say about the Mets, that's amazing. But we went to the stadium at that point. It was insanity. It was, the whole place was shaking. The rafters were going up and down. We had the nosebleed seats too. We were up in the, you know, the boonies on the top. And I think we were on, I forget if we were on right field side. I can't remember exactly. I think we were on the right field side. And it was insane, man. People were just so fired up, you know, they not even being drunk. Just, it was such a different atmosphere. This is going 30 years ago, right? 1986. So that's 30 years ago or 40 years ago. Jesus Christ. Was that 40 years ago? 38, almost 39 years, right? 38 is 2024, right? So 25 and 26. So we're talking 38 years ago, 39 years ago, right? And this is in October. So this is October when they clinched it. I don't know, or no, it wasn't in October. It was September when they clinched it. So anyway, that was a moment in time, man. I'll never forget it. And that's one of the reasons why, not one of the reasons why, but I loved baseball before that. And then once, you know, I started watching the Mets, and I became a really big fan. And, you know, I was always playing baseball anyway. And then I had a favorite baseball player who was Mookie Wilson. Mook! I met him a bunch of times too, and got his autograph. He was a very, very nice guy. You know, then he went to Toronto after they won the World Series, and he platooned with that douche, Kevin McReynolds, who I hated so much because he took over Mookie's spot. And then every time Mookie played, he would always do something special. You know, that's when Lenny Dykstra was there, when Lenny Dykstra took over center field, and they would, you know, platoon Lenny too. And Lenny became like just, you know, one of the most incredible, you know, Mets out there, diving and making crazy catches. But so did Mook. Mookie did the same thing. Mookie was definitely one of the originals. and he stole bases, and Mookie always hit triples and stuff like that. But anyway, that's my little video as I rant on. So keep in touch, stay tuned. I don't know if you lasted this long. If one person did, you probably passed out drunk on your couch. But definitely keep watching. And give me comments. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what you think. It's about to get hardcore down here, that's for sure. But I'm gonna do some moves in this next hour before I get too tired, and then tomorrow I'll do a little bit more, and until we're done, you know, we're gonna still do what we gotta do. So everybody, game hardcore.